Hey guys, it's Courtney. I hope you're doing well today. As you can see, I brought out my ring light again. It's been getting darker earlier and I haven't had much time to film on the weekends, so I'm filming at night. So this is going to be my September empties. I actually have a nice full bag down here. And I've used up a ton of different products this month. Hopefully we can get through this kind of quickly because I know my empties videos kind of go back and forth. Sometimes they're like 12 minutes, sometimes they're 24. I feel like they're never in between, so let's get into it. Also, before I get into the empties, I do have one declutter, which I'm going to show you now. I don't think you guys are going to guess this, but Too Faced Natural Love palette. I'm going to be passing this on. I've been testing out the eyeshadows compared with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadows, and these ones are just more natural. It is a natural palette. Here is what it looks like. And the eyeshadows are nice. They'd be great for someone who's a beginner because there's a ton of different neutrals in here. There's a couple pops of color like Kittens right here, which is this purpley gold shade, and then the pink, I think it's Bunny Nose, and then this beautiful kind of red shade down here. And I did do a full review on this, so if you want, I can link it up in the cards right here and you can watch it. I do think it's a good palette, but after trying my Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette, I just like those eyeshadows more, and it's kind of like, so I really have to use this on my days off for paying that palette. So I actually depotted these two shades right here. I finished off the shade Heaven, and then I have Fairy Tale in my Z palette currently. So I'm going to be giving this to a friend. I already picked out who I'm giving it to, and I hope she loves it because she is a makeup lover as I am. And it's just not my favorite palette that I have anymore. I have better things, more pigmented eyeshadows. These are nice, but a lot of the darker colors kind of look the same on my eyes personally. Maybe if I use like a darker base, they would pop a little bit more. But I don't really do major smoky eyes. I'm sure this was really rambly, but I'm going to be getting rid of my Too Faced Natural Love palette, which I'm sure was a shock to a lot of you. Okay, now we can move on to the empties, and as always, I'm going to start off with makeup. First item that I have here is that Heaven eyeshadow from my Too Faced Naturalized palette. This was a matte cream shade, and this is one of the ones I depotted. And it was a good brow bone highlight. I have another eyeshadow that I finished in here, which I do like better for my brow bone, that I bought a couple backups of. So this was a good eyeshadow. Again, I'm passing on the Too Faced Natural Love palette, so my friend will get that. But I'm happy to be done with this Heaven eyeshadow. And speaking of a better brow highlight, I have my H&M Fine China eyeshadow, and here is what my empty pan looks like. Both these eyeshadows were in my Pan That palette, and they're both matte cream shades. This one was just a little bit lighter than Heaven, and I just love the formula of these H&M eyeshadows. I've only tried the Fine China one, and I know I put one in a giveaway, but when swatching them, they have really nice colors, and I feel like they seem pretty blendable. I would like to try more of them in the future, but I'm trying not to buy single eyeshadows. This is pretty much the only single eyeshadow, and maybe some ColourPop eyeshadows that I will allow myself to buy. So I'm happy to be done with this because I actually have two backups of this, which I'm going to talk about in a future haul. Next, I finished this e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and this was just in the shade Clear. You might be able to get a little bit of a pump. Okay, well, a little bit came out, but really nothing else comes out. This is a nice, like, silicone-y primer. I didn't think it was hydrating at all. It made my skin feel really nice, but this only really lasted me for a month or so. It was good. I would consider picking up one of these e.l.f. primers again, but I don't think they're very worth it for your money since they only last a month and they are $6. So if you were to spend $6 each month on one of these primers, I believe that's $72 per year per primer, and you could probably get a high-end one that's a little bit more bang for your buck. So I probably won't repurchase this one again, but I might repurchase the e.l.f. primers in the future. Next, I finished this Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this is in the Translucent Light shade. And I know they came out with the deep shade as well, which I know is great for deeper skin tones, which is awesome. But I really liked this one. I didn't expect it to run out like this month. I thought I had more powder than this, but this lasted me for like 6 months, which is longer than a normal powder lasts me. So I did enjoy this powder. It is empty. I can't get anything else out of it. I did think this was a little bit messy, but it turned me on to translucent setting powders. I recently purchased the Too Faced Born This Way one, and I freaking love it. I actually like the Born This one more than this one, but this one was a nice kind of like mattifying satiny powder. I think it looked great on the skin. It's definitely raved about on YouTube for a reason. It's a really great powder, but Laura Mercier isn't cruelty free, so I will not purchase this again. But this one was actually sent to me by an influencer, so I didn't have to buy this in the first place. I finished off a couple eye products. So the first one is this Marc Jacobs Highliner in Roe Cocoa. My awesome friend Nicole sent this to me, so thank you, Nicole. Here's what a swatch of that Marc Jacobs eyeliner looks like. It is just like a shimmery brown color, and I tight lined with it. I wore it on my upper lash line a couple times, wore it on my waterline, and it wore pretty well. I don't think it wore like the most amazing eyeliner ever, but it was a good one. I'm glad it's done because I'm not the biggest fan of brown eyeliners. I just wear black in my tight line, and that's pretty much all I do. Sometimes I'll wear it in my waterline. But it was a good eyeliner. It's not something I would purchase though. Another eye product that I used up is this Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara sample. Here's what the packaging looks like. And this was a good mascara for my bottom lashes. That's what the wand looks like. It's a very thin, natural bristle brush. I loved this for my bottom lashes, but for the top lashes, didn't do crap. It was really basic, didn't do a whole lot. Wasn't even that black, but it really defined those lower lashes. Makeup Forever is not cruelty free, so I won't be purchasing this. I do have some other mascaras that I recently purchased that I'm excited to try out though. I used up this Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer deluxe sample. My packaging broke and kind of opened up right here, which is unfortunate. As you can see, there's a little bit of product still in there, but it dried up. I just watched some of it flake onto the floor, but this was a good eyeshadow primer. Lorac isn't cruelty free, so I wouldn't purchase it. I'm currently using the e.l.f. one, which is fine. I don't really see much of a difference. I do think this one's a little bit better because I think that my eyeshadows did pop a little bit more with this one, but I can just try out new eyeshadow primers and just not buy this one. And finally for makeup, I finished up this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I think this is one of the third ones that I've used up. As you can see, I cut mine open and tried to get out most of the product there. I loved this foundation. Unfortunately, L'Oreal's not cruelty free. Hopefully one day they will be, but honestly, probably not. I actually have a review of this product, so I'll link it up in the cards as well. It's like a review slash wear test. But I think I actually found a dupe for this. It's not quite the same, but it's very similar, and I will include that in a future haul. I'm currently wearing it today, so I don't want to give any spoilers. This lasted through my work day, which is around 9 hours, but my entire workday from like leaving the house and coming home is about 12 hours, so I think my foundation looks pretty good. I only reapplied a little bit to my chin and my nose, and I think it looks awesome. So I loved this foundation. It's a really good one if you don't really care about not purchasing cruelty-free products, which is fine. I don't judge you at all, but I miss it. I'm just glad I found a dupe though. I actually used up 3 lotions this month, so I'll start off with the mini ones. The first one is this Pink Cashmere little body lotion. This is a travel size one. I didn't love this one. This one kind of smelled like Christmas trees or like pine trees to me. I'm not really sure why it gave me that vibe, but it was a very musky type scent. I kind of regret purchasing this one. I wish I used my coupon on another scent, but I'm glad I got done with it. I liked these little travel size ones for work at my desk, and that's how I used the majority of it. And then I went up to my college where my boyfriend is. He's a year younger than me, so he's still in school. When I went up to visit him, I just brought this with me, and then after that I just finished it up and moved on to another lotion. Same thing happened with this one. This is the Pretty as a Peach travel size body lotion from Bath & Body Works. I love this scent. This is a nice like fresh peach scent. I don't think it's like peach rings where it's like super sugary. I just think it smells so nice. When I get free coupons again for Bath & Body Works, I definitely use it on this scent. It just smelled really, really nice. So I definitely pick this peach one over the Pink Cashmere if you're going to purchase a scent from Bath & Body Works. So sorry if you hear my dog squeaking. She's going hard over there. So I'm going to get into some more random type products. I believe this is a pack of White Cloud cotton rounds. I don't love the White Cloud ones. I prefer the Whispers. Cotton rounds are good for a toner, makeup remover, nail polish. They're really good for a bunch of different things. I also have this Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer and champagne sparkle. This was like a pink color and it had some glitter in it. This smelled like a very sweet peachy scent, and it smelled really good. I am glad I used it up though, just because I like to go through my hand sanitizers in a decent amount of time and rotate through them. This is a really good scent, and I think this is like the second time I've had this one, and I really liked it. I have these Better Homes limited edition pink sugarberry scented wax cubes. They were a nice pretty pink color, and I think this smelled like Bath & Body Works Be Enchanted, one of the scents that they discontinued that was one of my favorites. I loved that scent. It was just like a sweet, kind of girly, fruity, and vanilla scent. So good. This smelled like that cold, but when it was burning, it smelled more of like a berry vanilla scent. It was still really good. I would probably purchase these again. I have some more fall scents to go through. I think I have like 3 packs to go through before I purchase any. I have a ton of body products, so I'm going to start off with my only body scrub that I have here. This is a Soap & Glory Flake Away Shea Butter, Sugar, and Peach Seed Powder Spa Body Polish. I believe this had the Righteous Butter scent. It smelled so good. I don't know why I like this scent so much, but it's like a florally, just kind of girly musky scent. I don't really know, it just smells really good to me. This was, I would say, like a medium harshness scrub. It wasn't as exfoliating as my Asquith and Somerset and Tree Hut scrubs, but it was still really nice, and I loved mixing it with one of these body washes right here. This is the Beach Night Summer Marshmallow Body Wash from Bath & Body Works. These together smelled like graham crackers. I don't know why it just smelled like that, but it smelled so good. I would definitely repurchase this scrub again. I wouldn't say I would purchase it all the time just because my Asquith and Somerset ones and my Tree Hut ones are cheaper, but this one was really good. So now onto the body wash that I mentioned. This is the Bath & Body Works Beach Night Summer Marshmallow, and the notes in here are toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. This just smelled like marshmallows and goodness. I love any kind of marshmallow scent, and I love eating marshmallows in real life. This was awesome. This is one of my favorite scents that Bath & Body Works has ever brought out. I wish I stocked up on more of these. I kind of think I like this more than Vanilla Bean Noel, which is saying something because I always stock up on Vanilla Bean Noel during wintertime. So I guess this is like my summertime version, and then Vanilla Bean Noel is like my wintertime version of vanilla. I would love to purchase more of these again. I'll definitely look out for it at their semi-annual sale. Oh my god, I love this scent. And then speaking of body washes, I have this Tiki Mango Mai Tai shower gel from Bath & Body Works as well. I go through a lot of shower gel. I think I finished this one at the beginning of the month, and I just finished that Beach Nights one last night. This is a very mango-y type scent. Obviously, it's very nice. This has mango nectar, jasmine leaf flower, sun-kissed grapefruit, Oahu sugarcane, and kukui wood. I think this smelled really nice. If you want a really nice mango scent, definitely check this one out if you can find it at their semi-annual sales. I only finished up one hair care product this month. This is the Suave Professionals Revitalizing Shampoo, and this one is their vitamin infusion one. My family and I just use this up, not just me. It takes me forever to go through shampoo and conditioner, but we use the Suave conditioners and shampoos, and I think they work pretty well. I don't think they're the most like amazing shampoos and conditioners ever. I do feel like that this shampoo isn't as good as my tea tree oil one because that one really cleans my hair, but I'll use it. I'll rotate through them every once in a while. I do like their conditioners more than their shampoos, but it's so cheap, and I doubt they're cruelty free. It's just what we get in this house. But I would like to try out more shampoos and conditioners, especially when I move out, because I just kind of share with my family right now. But it's fine if you're on a budget, and it does work pretty nicely. It doesn't strip your hair too much. Lastly, I have skincare. I used up 2 of my Equate oil-free eye makeup removers. This is my absolute favorite eye makeup remover. I doubt Equate Beauty is cruelty-free, but this is probably the one thing that I will stick to just buying non-cruelty-free because it's so cheap and it's my absolute favorite. Whenever I try other makeup removers, I just don't like them as much as this one. Even the Neutrogena one, I feel like it just doesn't work as well, and this is like the knockoff brand. So if you guys have any recommendations for makeup removers, I am willing to try them. The final product that I have is this from, I think it's Sorel Skincare, and this is one of the brands they carry on their site. This is the Numis Med pH 5.5 Sensitive Day and Night Cream. It is in German. And this was fine. As you can see, it's all done in here. Hopefully the camera won't wash it out too terribly much. But it was fine. Like, it was a good basic cream for this summer, but I'm using the Laneige Water Bank moisturizer that was sent to me from Influencer, which I'm liking a lot better, and I'm so sad it's not cruelty-free. It just wasn't enough hydration, I feel like, for the winter time, so I'm glad I used it up. But it was good for the summer. I used it both day and night, as you can. Any moisturizer you can use day and night. But it's not something I'd purchase because I think it's like $15, and I do have the Alba Botanica one that I've used in the past that I really like, and that one is cruelty-free, and it's more easily accessible. Alright guys, those are my September empties. I do feel like I had a decent amount, especially for makeup, and I'm sure you guys, someone's going to yell at me in the comments about getting rid of my Too Faced Natural Love palette. Like I said, it is a good palette. It's very natural, but I do prefer my other eyeshadows that I have in my collection that are just more pigmented. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'm hoping that this lighting was okay. I know it's super bright compared to my normal videos, which are filmed with natural light. I'm still going to film with natural light, but when I have to film during the week, I'm going to be using my ring light most likely, just because I'm sure it's going to be getting dark around 4 here, and I am not even out of work by then. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.